So I had a great career in the film and entertainment industry for about 15 years until 2007, and that was the year that I had a near fatal accident. I had a ladder collapse out from underneath me while I was working on a roof. As I was in the hospital, I got overwhelmed with support and love from people that were trying to help aid in my recovery, and that came through the way of flowers. Essentially, the idea for Random Acts of Flowers came when, at the end of the first week, I had asked to get out of my room and was rolling through the halls in my wheelchair and saw how many rooms around us had no flowers, no plants, no visitors. We loaded up my wheelchair and we made deliveries, and we started finding people that had no one and nothing, and we gave them big bouquets of flowers, and it fundamentally shifted their focus just for a second from whatever pain or suffering or trauma they were involved in to a little bit of hope, a little bit of happiness, some healing, and more importantly, kindness and compassion. We are essentially a food bank for flowers. So we take this perishable product that would be used or unused, say at a wedding, a funeral, a special event. We recycle, compost, and discard everything that can't be used, and then we rebuild a brand new bouquet in its entirety. And we work with hospitals, nursing homes, hospice cares to go find people that don't have family, don't have friends, that need an emotional pick-me-up. We know if we can aid in somebody's emotional well-being, that it might tie to their physical well-being. I went to a normal delivery and really had what is my aha moment where I knew this is what I had to do to help nudge the world. One of the nurses came down and she said, I have a 94-year-old woman at the end of the hall. She's been here 3 weeks. She has not had a visitor. I don't expect her that she'll live another week. So I look down, there's this big bouquet of roses. I knock on the door and I say, I have a delivery for you. And she looks at me and she looks at the roses and she says, you have the wrong room. I insisted again, and I gave her those roses. And the minute she grabbed those roses in that vessel, she was laughing, she was crying, she was smiling, and she said, you don't understand. No man has ever given me roses in my entire life. You don't know what this means. I remember walking out of the hall and just standing there in the hall and thinking, we just fundamentally changed somebody's life after 94 years with somebody else's garbage. That is really cool.